Hey there, ladies and germs. It's Johnny again with another pre-episode apology. The audio for this episode is once again screwed up, and to make things worse, this episode was actually recorded before the last episode. So if we talk about things and it sounds weird and things don't sound like they're in the right order, that's why. It's not a big deal. And I'll tell you why it happened. We recorded a bunch of stuff in preparation for me to go away on vacation. And when I was gone, I realized that the audio was all messed up. And I also just edited episodes out of order because I don't know why. And I'm sorry. But I promise that the next episode will have perfect audio. I will not sleep until we get a good recording of Spencer and me. And with that, go ahead and listen up to this episode.
Welcome to Arcade Audio.
Hello, ladies and germs. Welcome to Dilettante Ball. I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
Here on Dilettante Ball, we go on
Read
Wikipedia
a quick random article.
and we talk about it.
Yeah, we do.
Just the last episode, I was talking about stumbling through, and I did it again.
Yeah, you jinx yourself. Everyone gets one. Johnny, let me tell you something about what's not jinxing us.
Okay.
Is these awesome iTunes reviews people are leaving.
Ooh, do tell.
I got a review here for you, buddy.
Okay, for me
It's for you and
personally.
for me.
Oh well.
And it's called "Fun Times with an Awesome Content Generator."
Oh my God,
And it's
that's so on brand.
and it's by our new good friend Del Cambo.
Del Cambo.
Means of the Cambo. Easily one of my top 3 favorite podcasts.
What are the other two, pal? What can we do to knock them down?
Well, let me stop you right there for a second.
Okay.
They spell favorite like a Brit. So we might have some international flavor up there.
Okay. Or Canadian, which is international, but
It's still international. International.
not
Yeah,
really.
Of a more domestic variety. Easily one of my top 3 favorite podcasts. Just relaxing and reading some Wikipedia and talking about anything else. I regret not picking this up back in 2014, so I could have won the Dilettante Ball Great Quarter Race
Dang.
2014. Out of nowhere, my grandma gave me a full
No way.
for Christmas, and I might have saved Johnny and Spencer from having to read some truly awful state articles if I had sent it in. Great show, awesome cover artwork, and an intro that makes me laugh every time. 5 stars.
Thank you so much.
Del Cambo, what a great guy or girl or other.
I would love to hear your other 2 favorite podcasts so that I can do anything in my power to destroy them.
Del Cambo, tweet at us and let us know what your other 2 favorite podcasts are.
Yeah, at Dilettante Ball, DILETTANTEBALL, hashtag losers. Man, that's great. How
bad are you gonna feel when he says like campaign?
Oh gosh,
pods?
that's
Oh,
the
fuck
best. Man, we are great content generators.
That's the one, that title felt like hey Spencer, new Viagra pills,
Boner pills,
right,
yeah.
$5 generator. Like
I subscribe to the BuzzFeed newsletter,
okay.
which is a great newsletter. I recommend it to everyone. It's just like every morning when I get to work, I open it up and it's just like top news stories,
Okay.
very condensed, very very nice, and then links out to get more information.
The Reuters article or whatever.
Yeah, or sometimes BuzzFeed does great reporting. Sometimes they do their
that
own.
Actually is
Yeah.
true, weirdly.
So shout out to BuzzFeed. But it was like, how many? The subject was like, how many hats can you buy with $280,000 or something like that? And it was because
Insane. Why?
it was like a detailed report of like Trump's campaign spending and $280,000 like Make America Great Again hats or whatever.
Gotcha.
But Gmail flagged it as like a phishing or like a spam email because of the subject. Because the subject's like so.
How many hats can you buy? With
Yeah,
$5?
yeah.
Like, shut up.
That's funny. Also, speaking of Canada, when this airs, I think I will actually be in Canada.
Oh.
So I'm going to ask you right now on air, will you watch my cat while I'm gone?
Fuck, you got me over a barrel on this one, man. Yeah.
And remember, if you say no, he will have already been dead for 4 days.
Yeah, because it's like, well, that's just what it is. Like, yeah, I'd love to.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
The last time I did it, apparently you left me like you and your girlfriend left me a very nice note and like some money for pizza.
Yeah.
I didn't find it.
Yeah, you were too busy eating cat food.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, we're going to Canada, which I'm very excited about.
Taking a little road trip, going all over the place. Right?
Yeah, we're flying into Toronto. Gonna drive to Niagara Falls, which I think will actually be fucking bonkers.
That drive or the whole thing?
No, Niagara Falls. Have you ever seen? Like, I can't even imagine what that even. It makes no sense that that's a thing.
Yeah, couldn't imagine.
Then we're gonna drive to Montreal and Quebec City, and then we're gonna fly back home.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Gonna be picking up lots of double doubles.
Yeah, animal style.
Yeah, double doubles animal style at Tim Hortons.
So if anyone has any like recommendations, for Tim Hortons.
Yeah, your favorite Tim Hortons. Like I said, I am currently 4 days into my vacation right now. So
get on it, guys.
So only give me recommendations for Montreal and Quebec City, because that's where we're going on a ghost tour in Quebec City. I can't wait.
Oh man, what kind of Canadian ghosts are in store for you?
Well, they're going to be French ghosts too.
Oh, yeah. Is that
Yeah. I actually booked the tour for the wrong day originally, and then I was like, fuck, I gotta call them. So then I called, and they answered in French, obviously, and I was like, god damn it.
Oh shit. So you were like, bonjour.
Yeah, bonjour, parlez-vous anglais? and then she's like, yeah. And I was like, thank God.
And then you said in French anyway. Said, fuck you, I'm gonna do it your way.
So I'm very excited and nervous to slaughter the French language for a week.
Well, especially because they speak a different dialect of French anyway, so you're like, you just can't win.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Maybe your shitty accent will actually sound exactly like a Montreal.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah. Like, you do not sound like a Parisian, but you are nailing it.
Right? And yeah. House here, buddy.
All right, you ready for an article?
Let's do it.
Floriana lines. Okay, the Floriana lines are a line of fortifications in Floriana, Malta, which surround the fortifications of Valletta and form the capital city's outer defenses. Okay. I know essentially nothing about Malta.
I don't either.
Except they have lovely falcons.
Oh, sure.
Construction of the lines began in 1636 and were named after the military engineer who designed them, Pietro Paolo Floriani. The Floriana lines were modified throughout the course of the 17th and 18th centuries, and they saw use during the French blockade of 1798 to 1800. Today, the fortifications are still largely intact, but rather dilapidated and in need of restoration.
Somehow you do this. Pick up eggs, drop the kids off, complete the ramifications of the Florian lines.
The Floriana lines are considered to be among the most complicated and elaborate of the Hospitaller. Hospitaller? What is that?
I am only aware of it in the context of the Knights Templar.
Okay.
Knights Hospitaller.
I don't know. Fortifications of Malta. Since 1998, they have been on the tentative list of UNESCO World Heritage Sites as part of the Knights fortifications around the harbors of Malta.
Maybe patch these things up and we'll talk.
Yeah, right now they're just looking a little dilapidated.
Yeah, and my pockets are looking a little light.
What's your favorite UNESCO World Heritage Site?
Oh, man. Probably the Pyramids of Giza.
Are they? I mean, they're probably one, right?
Be, right?
Yeah.
Are there like 1 million of them?
I think so.
That's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, I think it's really cool. Yeah. It's weird. In the future, will the Sears Tower be like a World Heritage Site? Okay. Will that be
like you can't change it because it's a word? It's like okay.
And then it's also going to be
craziest thing that's. Well, go ahead.
Well, it's also going to be crazy because like you look at old like the Colosseum or whatever, and it's like, well, this is what it looked like in this time, and then they did these changes, and then they did these changes, and you can even do that, but you can do that with the Sears Tower now because we have like pictures and stuff. Like this is what it looked like when it was built, and then we added like these antennas and stuff.
Sure.
But it's going to be crazy in like 1,000 years when historians are like, this is what it looked like when it was built, and then they added these antennas to make radio waves, or like it's.
It's silly.
Will it survive?
It's so hard to tell.
It's all glass. It's not stone. I mean, it's steel too, but
more of a chance of it surviving because, like, it's not going to just get worn away by water and wind and animals or whatever. But yeah, like, how long will it last? Do you think? Like, isn't that so weird? Because like new stuff is so new.
We just don't know. Yeah. And well, even like, what is it? 99% of all the bridges in the country or whatever just like shouldn't be used, right? It's like, guys, we need to like fix these fucking bridges, but everyone's like, well, it's fine. So
kind of like the elevator in our building, where like
it's months. The
registry or whatever.
the certification is like 3 months old.
Yeah, well past.
Yeah.
And that certification itself is already like
A temporary one, yeah.
So it's like, oh fuck it, we're using it anyway. Use it today.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm not gonna not use the damn elevator. You know.
What is there something right now that is stupid that you're like, well, this will be protected and never demolished?
Oh wow.
Like something like, wow, okay, I guess this is here forever.
Dang. Well, it's not. I don't think it's stupid, but it's crazy. Just theme parks.
Ooh, interesting.
How weird is that going to be in the future when, I mean, will we still have theme parks? You know, some sort of theme park? Or will everyone just be in like a pod that...
like a virtual reality chamber with like,
Yeah.
Like a deprivation chamber where they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Experience any sensation. Like,
so will they be like, this is a fake castle that they made to look like a real castle for fun?
It's going to look so stupid, man.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
And like roller coasters, these are fast trains that people rode for fun.
Right, 200 people died on every year.
Yeah.
Like, what?
And then like, this is a simulator for what it would feel like to go into space, but we're here now, and it wasn't like that at all.
God, you're right. And like, how long till that happens?
Yeah, not long. 60 years.
Yeah, like honestly though, yeah. Oh, it's so weird.
Yeah, so there will just be theme parks and like water parks and like world's largest balls of twine.
That's what my first thought was. Like,
you know, it's like just all this weird stuff is just gonna be here.
There's like some graffiti wall somewhere like, this is a protected heritage site. Like, this, like, I just was like fucking around and like spray painting some shit. Now it's like, a heritage site. Probably like some big old cactus somewhere, probably. like the biggest cactus ever. It's gonna be a heritage site. Have you been to, like, is there anywhere in the United States that you've been to that's like that, like the Grand Canyon or somewhere that's probably actually a site like that?
No, I really want to go to the Grand Canyon. I've never been. I'm going to Niagara Falls, so I'm very excited for that. Well, I think it's a man-made thing.
Okay, so something like the Aztec pyramid.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it could still be some sort of natural wonder. I don't know if it's one of the 7 or 8 or whatever, and I don't know if that's an official list really. But yeah, I've been to the Muir Woods, which is not where the big redwoods are, but I've seen some pretty decent redwoods, which is still pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah. Can you name any of the original 7 wonders of the world?
Pyramids. Because
people always, or me speaking personally, like, I used to think I did, but then it's like, oh, these aren't the ones I thought they were.
Pyramids, Hanging Gardens of Babylon.
That's I remember, yeah.
That
one's crazy because they just like, there was just no river nearby, so they like somehow architected, river into the. It's like wild.
Hydroponics, dude.
Bring it back to Epcot.
The land, baby. It's in Jordan, and it's like a weird wall that has like cave things in it.
Oh, like the French caves, like the discotheque.
The discotheque, yeah.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, and I think you're wrong.
I don't think I am. I'm almost positive I'm not wrong.
Like cave drawings?
No, not a cave. It's it's like basically outside. It's like the side of a cliff, and there's sort of like a building built into the side of a cliff, and I think it's in Jordan. And there are like, I think it's like caves inside of it
where like indigenous people might have lived or something.
I don't know at what point you stop calling people indigenous and start calling them ancient, or I don't know what the distinction is, but I'm
thinking of like the Indians in like the West.
Sure, I don't know. There's
some cool stuff.
What the hell is it called? I don't know.
I have zero idea.
I think it's in Jordan though. That's all I got. I think
the Colossus of Rhodes. I think.
What's that?
It's just this giant. Do you watch Game of? You don't watch Game of Thrones?
No.
It's so it's basically a giant statue, like a huge statue that.
Oh, they got giant statues in Game of Thrones.
Well, it's depicted classically as straddling the harbor. So 1 foot is on one side of the harbor, 1 foot on the other side, which probably isn't actually possible for that time period.
Mm-hmm.
But the exact same thing is like in Game of Thrones.
That's cool.
Yeah, super cool. And then what's I don't know, maybe the Gates of Ishtar? Is that maybe one of them?
That sounds made up.
And the disc of the rabbi, the falling chamber.
Were the pyramids not actually even one of them?
No, they were. Everything you said was one of them.
I could see the pyramids being added later. Like
The eighth wonder of the world.
Yeah.
Andre the Giant of the.
Yeah.
No, those are old as fuck, dude.
And then I think there are like 7 new wonders, and it's like
Right.
Great Wall of China and the Eiffel Tower, whatever. Yeah, the San Francisco Bridge.
Everywhere you look.
Shout out to Fuller House.
No,
I don't know if
shout out.
That's fine. I take full responsibility for it. I don't know if
Take full responsibility.
we've talked about it before, but I watched it all and I loved it. There was definitely some stuff that was problematic in it, but
Episodes 1 through 10.
yeah, but you know, I hate. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't want to get into it. That's for our Fuller House podcast.
I would kill myself. That actually might be a good podcast because I would just be like, "This sucks," and here's why, and you'd be like,
No, it's the best.
Here's why, yeah.
But you don't understand the relationship
Right.
that DJ had with oh fuck, what was his name? Fuck.
Kent.
No.
Fred.
Not Kevin. Brian. Howie. Nick.
AJ.
Damn it.
Pierce.
I don't remember his name. Oh my god.
JJ.
Her boyfriend.
Sammy.
Sammy Hagar.
Sammy Hagar. I don't watch that shit.
That's fine. What have you ever been to a cool place like that?
World Heritage Sites.
Yeah, or just a big natural wonder. There are natural wonders too.
Sure, yeah, right. Like the Big Ben. Is that what the guys?
Yeah,
the guys
Big
call
Big
it?
Ben. Big Ben.
Big
That
Ben, the
that
clockwork
that
geyser.
clock and bell were there. And
what's the guys I'm thinking of? Like Uncle Tom?
Old Faithful.
Old Faithful, that's it.
I was gonna say Old Reliable.
Reliable.
Yeah, stuff like that. Which that would be crazy to see. How nuts is that? Like,
Super nuts.
hey, this.
The world is crazy and just does this. I don't think I have. I've never been to like any national parks. I don't think.
You probably have, but it's just like
It's a part of it.
it's like, oh, this isn't like. I feel like there are a lot of national parks that are just like,
Oh, sure.
oh, this is just a park.
Right, parks just are national parks.
Yeah, but you've never been to an actual national
Like
park.
the ones that you can, like Jellystone.
Yeah, that's the only one,
or
dude.
Central Park. Central Perk.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I don't think I've been.
I would love to go to the Grand Canyon, and
to.
from my 30th birthday, which
Ooh, we saw the Mississippi River.
oh dang, that was
Pretty cool.
fucking cool actually.
Cool, man.
I've seen it twice. That was really really cool.
I've seen it a handful of times. Yeah, I don't know how many.
Well, I guess 3 times. One
There
because
and back. Again.
there, then we came back a different way, and then there and back. It doesn't matter. No one cares. But we saw it, and it was
It's dope.
pretty crazy.
Can't speak highly enough.
Yeah. So anyway, when I'm 30, I want to do like for my 30th birthday, I want to do like I know. I mean, it's a couple years, 2 years, but it's 2 years too soon.
It's crazy.
Not 2 years too soon. 28 years too soon. But I want to do like a road trip and do like I see the Grand Canyon and like the just deserts and stuff. Do you know how fucking cool it would be to see a
I've
desert?
never seen the damn desert, dude.
How rad would that be? And also got to stop at Area 51.
Yeah. So it sounds like what you're saying is we need to just get like a motorcycle and a sidecar. Just go to town.
Yes.
I won't be there, but we'll get you a dog to put in the sidecar.
No, what I really want
We'll
is
put
just
a GoPro around his
an
neck.
old ass convertible, like an old American muscle car.
Very fully.
Just fucking cruise.
Yeah, I hear you, dude. Just like listen to the Beach Boys.
Driving down the Highway 64, my brother blew a big one and blew me out the door. The engine couldn't take it and the wheels fell apart, all because of my brother's supersonic fart.
I thought that was an actual song for a second, and then I was like, I was gonna make like a playground, like a jump rope rhyme, like no more monkeys jump on. But I was like, oh no, this is a real song.
Nope, I nailed it.
I hear what he has to say about it.
When you're sliding into first and you feel something burst.
Diarrhea.
I'll smell you later. Oh my god, you're not recording.
No fucking way, dude. Oh, did
It's
my
not even
battery
on.
die?
Maybe, but it was saying full. We'll have some.
On yours?
Yeah,
God,
and then
that's
we'll just-
fucking.
I'll make it work.
Damn.
We'll just finish.
Yeah,
now.
fuck it. Do it live.
Thank you for playing Arcade Audio. Play more at arcadeaudio.net.